Welcome to another episode of Alan's Collection. Dr. Gero didn't want death to stop his hatred for Goku, so he created an evil version as an android of himself, so he could carry on his evil plans to kill Goku. So I give you today Android number 20. Let's begin! Bandai SH Figuarts Android 20. A brilliant scientist turned evil, Dr. Gero, who worked for the Red Ribbon Army until it was defeated by Goku, later became Android number 20. Let's check out the outer box, guys. Here we have the front of the box, and it's a classic SH Figuarts window box where you can see part of the figure itself, some accessories, and to the left we have the name of the figure in big white letters, Android 20. And to the right we have an artwork of Android 20 in combat mode, ready to fight. And below we have some logos, Toei Bandai logo, Tamashii Nations logo, and other logos. Now let's check out the side of the box. Here we have a collection of specific parts of the figure. On the top you can see the hand with his absorbing powers, Dr. Gero face. And lastly we have his chest armor. Now let's check out the back of the box. Here we have Android 20 in battle ready pose. And to the right we have a collection of poses that you can do, that you can display. We even have Dr. Gero Android 20 with Android 19. And below we have some legal information and warnings. Now let's check out the other side of the box. This is an extension of the front of the box. So you can see part of the figure with the white letters on the middle, Android 20. And we're back to the front of the box. Now let's check out the blister box, guys. Here we have the blister box for Android 20. And you can appreciate even more the figure, and of course all of the accessories that this figure brings. Can't wait to review this outside of the blister box. So let's check out the vanilla pose right now. Okay guys, here we have Dr. Gero's creation of himself as an android built to kill Goku. So let's check him out. Here we have Dr. Gero in his vanilla pose, and he is sporting his black and white vest with a red ribbon on the center. And under the vest we can see a very nicely sculpted bulky orange shirt with line patterns that go vertical and horizontally. Very nice. He also has long yellow sleeves, as you can see here, and as well a red obi belt that goes across his waist. And of course he's wearing his brown baggy pants, very cool. And below we have an extension of the yellow suit and his very smart black and white shoes. Checking out his head sculpt, what stands out is his long white hair, which very much looks like he is carrying a huge porcupine on his back. No, but seriously guys, it's very nicely sculpted. You see all the pointy hair ends there, very cool. Checking out his face expression, it's very dull. He is an android after all. And also he has his signature mustache. And lastly he has his black hat with the RR on the bottom of the hat, which of course means red ribbon, guys. Now it's time to check out his articulation. Okay guys, let's check now the articulation for Android 20. And let's start with the head. And as you can see, the head goes down a bit. And the head doesn't go backwards because of the hair, obviously. The head does, however, turn to the left just a bit. And it turns to the right a bit as well. Now let's check out the torso articulation. The torso moves forward a bit, and the torso moves backwards a bit as well. The torso can move to the left very nicely, and can move to the right very nicely as well. Now let's check out the arm articulation. The arm moves forward, and the arm moves backwards very nicely. The arm moves out very nicely as well. And as you can see, there's a bicep cut, but there's little articulation there, guys. Just left to right, left to right. Android 20 does have a double jointed elbow articulation. You can flex the elbow very nicely like this. And lastly, we have wrist articulation, where you can rotate the wrist 360 degrees, but the hand doesn't move much up and down, guys, but the wrist does rotate 360 degrees. Lastly, let's check out the leg articulation. You can move the leg forward, and you can move the leg backwards. Then you can move the leg out. Android 20 does have a thigh cut, and you can rotate the thigh like this. Also, he has a double jointed knee articulation, where you can bend the knee like this, very nicely. Finally, we have foot articulation. You can move the foot down and up, and also the foot has a rocker. And lastly, there's toe articulation. You can move the toe up and back again. Okay guys, let's check out the accessories for Android 20. Okay guys, here we have Android 20's accessories. And let's start by checking out the extra faceplates. First we have the yelling face with the eyes wide open as well as the mouth. And you can see the golden earrings there as well. Next we have the analyzing face. He is analyzing his enemy movements. As you can see, the eyes are looking sideways. Next we have the smiling face, when he thinks he has the upper hand in battle, guys. And this next faceplate is not Android 20's, but it's Goku's face when he's about to have a heart attack. Remember, Future Trunks said that Goku dies of a heart attack caused by a virus, and that's why he brings medicine from the future to stop the present Goku from dying, guys. So this is Goku's faceplate, which goes with the Super Saiyan Full Power Goku. Next we have Android 20's clear blue exposed cybernetic brain that you can switch with the red ribbon hat. Very cool, guys. Next we have the stop switch remote control for Android 17 and 18, which effectively powers down the twin androids, guys. Next we have the extra hands. First we have a pair of relaxed hands here. Next we have the martial arts pose hands, or blasting power hands. Next we have the slashing hands, to slash poor Yamcha through his body, guys. Next we have a gripping hand here to grab the remote control. And lastly we have the battle damage right hand, guys. So that's it, guys. Those are the accessories for Android 20. 2 years after the destruction of planet Namek, and when Future Trunks appears on Earth and slashes Frieza in two, Future Trunks announces that 2 androids will destroy Earth and kill Goku. But Future Trunks is slightly mistaken, because 2 androids do appear, but not the androids that he thought. So Android 19 and Android 20 appear in an island terrorizing people, and they start attacking the sea fighters. Android 20 is the very likeness of Dr. Gero. Is Dr. Gero's creation of himself, a way of keeping himself alive through this android creation. Android 20 is eventually overpowered by Android 17 in his lab. He's never able to use the stop remote control on the androids. Okay guys, thank you for watching this review. Let me know in the comments what you think about this figure. Do not forget to give a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next on Alan's Collection.